Hey, how's it going? It's been a while since I've done a devlog on Body Smash, so I thought I'd show you guys the current status. We're not that far off. We've still got quite a bit to do, but it's looking quite nice now, and it's getting pretty fun. So the environment now is fully customizable. That includes the blocks on the actual ground. So if you go into environment, you can now add and remove blocks, which is quite nice, especially if you've got ragdolls spawning and they just drop down. And the aim as well when you start adding blocks is you can pretty much just build it as high as you want and get them to jump off, which is pretty good. The other thing as well, so modifiers, so you can now control the direction of the ragdolls as they're walking. So it's quite easy. If you just tap on it, you can just select rotation, move it around, select the speed as well, how fast you want the ragdolls to move. So once they cross this modifier, depending on the speed, they'll start moving at that rate, so they can be walking, running, etc. In objects as well, so we've only got a few objects, but we're going to be adding more, and they're going to be customizable as well. So the rotator is going to have nodes on it, so you can start adding like lasers and freeze rays, etc. Spawners, so these are just where the ragdolls come out, so you can now again customize these. You can power them on and off, and you can actually select. So these are just temporary placeholders. Obviously all this needs polishing, but for example I could select that ragdoll type A there and then spawn one here and select ragdoll type 2 there, first ragdoll. So if I powered that one on and if I powered that one on, you can see the completely different ones. Just turn these off for now, leave him to stand there. The other stuff as well, so rotator, so right now this literally just rotates. It's not going to do anything to the ragdolls, but I'm adding today the nodes option, so each one of these will have a placeholder, so you can select what you want to put in there. You can put in like blades, hammers, etc. So it can like bash the dummies as they're walking towards you, and again you can set the speed of how quickly you want this to move. Piston, very simple, just moves up and down, flings them into the air. Nothing exciting, but again you can, not that you want to set it really slow, but if for some reason you wanted it like that, it's probably not going to fling them into the air, probably just give them a nice little lift up, but it's better than nothing. Mine today, I'll be adding the capability to change what kind of explosion type you want. So if you wanted it to be a fire explosion, an ice explosion, to freeze them, etc., then that's all going to be possible. And again, just power it on, off. As for the abilities, so if we wanted to power these on, power this one on, there's a set of abilities now. So nothing groundbreaking, but we've got like laser, so you can shoot a laser at them. A freeze ray, so if you wanted to freeze them all in place, you can do. And then if you went back to laser, you could actually just break them completely apart. There's a black hole, which needs working today because they're just not flying towards a black hole, which isn't great. Missile, which is basically just a missile that fires from the sky. Gun hasn't been switched on yet, but I'll switch that on. Fire, again, is just the explosion type and it's not linked up. Lightning just electrocutes and does a nice little chain lightning effect if they're within a certain radius. And ice is just a click and drop ice instead of if you wanted to use the freeze ray. And again, nice chain lightning. That's about it for now. Still a lot of work to do. I'll be adding the nodes, linking up all the other abilities so that they're working, and then it's a case of adding the new customization menu so you can start creating your own objects. So right now there's limited, but there's going to be a custom option at the bottom, so you can start creating your own. So if you wanted a a rotator with a rotator attached to it and another rotator attached to that for some reason. So I mean, something mental like that. There's no reason why you won't be able to do that. So I'll be working on that, and then I'll post the update in the next video. Cheers, guys. Thanks.